During the 1990s, technology too leapt over national borders, spreading commerce and ideas.
It's hard to believe at the beginning of the 1990s, email was virtually unknown. Most people didn't have it. And a decade later, it was everywhere, and it was just become part of people's lives. And so this communications network is so powerful. The price of telephone calls plummeted. The number of telephone calls around the world skyrocketed. And people are in contact and connected in a way that had never happened before.
In 2 decades, the number of international phone calls from the U.S. increased from 200 million to 5.2 billion. This AT&T control center handles 300 million calls each day. Americans were often connected to the developing world without even knowing it. Consumers checking their credit card balance could be routed seamlessly to call centers like this one in India, where operators identify themselves with made-up American names.
Good evening, this is Tracy. How may I help you today? Okay. Just give me a moment. Right.
In a remote Indian village, farmers took their crop to market as they had for generations. But an internet connection ensured they were now paid the world price for their crop, a price set at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange 8,000 miles away. This borderless world created a new kind of business person. Entrepreneurs could now think like multinationals and see the entire world as a single market. Mariana Murthy understood this revolution earlier than most.
All of us believed in central planning. All of us believed in socialism because we are all children of a different generation. Then I realized that if you want to eradicate poverty, you don't do it by redistribution of existing wealth. You have to create new wealth.
With only $250, Murthy helped found a computer software company. His headquarters in Bangalore became the world's second largest software campus. Only Microsoft's was bigger. 30% of the world's software engineers are from India.
You know, I define globalization as producing where it is most cost effective, selling where it is most profitable, sourcing capital from where it is cheapest without worrying about national boundaries.
People, as well, were becoming increasingly mobile. America relaxed its immigration laws, attracting a huge influx of high-tech workers from across the developing world.
Silicon Valley is the place, it's the happening place. So many people come here.
This is a place of opportunities. We get a chance to prove ourselves. We get a chance to prove ourselves, to show our skills.
In many ways, Silicon Valley was the spiritual center of the new global village, the source not only of its technology, but of its entrepreneurial ethos. The Draper family had invested in entrepreneurs since the 1950s, when they brought venture capital to Silicon Valley. In the early 90s, Bill Draper's son, Tim, funded Hotmail. Its instant global success convinced him that the world was fundamentally changing.
We knew that the internet was going to change the whole way the world worked, because we knew that you could do commerce, you could do communication, you could do all these things over the web. And all these governments, India and Africa and Pakistan, China had all been trapped and they were not really participating in the world economy. They could now. They could, because now they could communicate with the rest of the world through this internet. It was a big opportunity, and we saw it and we jumped on it.
I thought I had checkmated you again.
I think entrepreneurship can happen anywhere. All it takes is someone with a vision and an idea for how to do something better.